What is Shopify? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Shopify and if Shopify is the best platform for you to choose as your e-commerce company. So let's get into it. Now, first off, you're just going to go onto shopify.com and you can see that there are quite a few things that Shopify does for you. So they have many different tools. The basic tool that most people use Shopify for is their e-commerce platform, but you can also make logos, have domain names, have pay stubs, QR codes, gift certificates, privacy policies, and all of that other stuff is also available on Shopify. And Shopify is not available for free. So if you are looking to start your e-commerce store with Shopify, you cannot do it for free. You have to opt for $30, $80, or $300 versions, and they all have different features that you can pick from. So if you actually log on to the Shopify platform and create your account, this is what your basic Shopify account is going to look like once you subscribe for the $30 version of Shopify. You can see that on your left you have your homes, you have your home section or your basic dashboard. So this is where you can see all of your summaries, your domain names, and all of that stuff is going to be summarized on your home page. Then you have your orders section. So all of your incoming orders for any of the products that you have listed on your Shopify store are going to be available over here. Then you have products, so you can list your inventories, transfers, collections, gift cards, all of that stuff over here. So it's a pretty simple setup. So you can just click on add product over here. And then you can add images, you can add titles, descriptions, media, forms, videos, pricings, cost per items, and all of those details can be added over here in the product section. So let's say I'm actually going to take a sample. So let's just say I'm going to sample up a necklace. And maybe I'm going to make this a ruby necklace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the title, and then once I have added the title, I'm going to add a accurate description for my product, and this description is actually going to appear on my Shopify website or my Shopify e-commerce store, whatever you might want to call it. So that is why you need to make sure that the description and the title that you're adding is accurate, and you want these to be as optimized to SEO as possible, because you want these to appear on the home pages of people's searches. So I would add like custom cut ruby necklace, something like that. Or after that, I would actually then start adding my media files, and you can add media directly from URL copy paste as well. So if you already have a inventory of all of your images, you can copy those from here. Now after that, you can just add pricing. So let's just say I would add $12 as my price for my necklace. What I can do is I can add a cost per item as well. And the reason that I find this feature very helpful, especially in my own e-commerce store, because I run a e-commerce store for scrunchies and I'm using Shopify as my partner. And what I actually like to do is I source my scrunchies from different vendors, and some vendors sell them to me for $8, $9. And when I'm selling them for $12 to $15, it really helps me get a good idea of the profit margins that I have. So let's say I actually buy this ruby necklace for around $10, and then I have a 16.7% margin and I'm making $2 of profit. But you need to take into account that you're paying for Shopify and other services for your business, but this is what you're going to actually start dealing with in terms of your own accounting and numbers. And this is why I find Shopify to be such a helpful tool to use even in my own business. Now, after that, you can charge tax on the product depending on whatever kind of guidelines you are following. And then you have your stock keeping unit. So what is the specific inventory number that you have? You can keep that over here as well. So you can add whatever it might be, like this. Whatever your stock keeping unit is, you can set those yourself, and then you have your barcodes as well. Or you can choose not to track quantity of your inventory, but you can continue selling when your item is out of stock. So if you're doing drop shipping and you're sourcing items and you can order more items, you can click on continue selling when out of stock and you can add the available quantity. So let's say I have 100 pieces of this necklace. What I can do is I can add 100 over here, and then I can remove this option. So once my 100 are sold, it's not going to sell more product, but it's going to just automatically list it as out of stock. But I can do this, and then I can order more necklaces and ship them out when they arrive. So this is another way of you to be able to sell products even if you don't have them in inventory. And this is why I love Shopify so much. It allows you to save all of these customized options for you. So Once you have added all of these details, you're just going to click on save over here, and your item or your product has now been saved, and you can now start selling this item on your Shopify store. Now, after that, you even have your customer section, your finances, analytics, marketing, discounts, and application as well on your Shopify account. And you can add different customers. You can do email marketing with your customer list is over here as well. So if you have a CSV file, you can click on import customers over here and directly use your Excel sheet or CSV file. But if you don't have that, you can just click on add customer, and you can add individual names and numbers for those customers. Especially if you have a customer that is a frequent buyer, I would suggest that you add them onto this section, and this will allow you to personalize their experience to a whole lot better. After that, you have your finances, and in your finances, not only do you have your overview, so you can track your net sales and earnings, payouts, current bills, and collected taxes, but you also have your billing section. As I've mentioned over here, that if you go onto their free business tools, they generate your order templates, and all of those landing bills, those invoices are generated for free by Shopify. So you don't actually have to create your own invoices. You're just going to go onto the billing section, and you can see all of the invoices that have been created, and you can add many different payment methods for your Shopify store as well. Now, after that, you can see all of your own personal bills for your Shopify statement as well. And on Shopify, you're going to have to pay for the Shopify premium version or their basic version, which starts at $29 or $30 once you run out of their 2-week trial. Now, after your basic finances, you need to go onto your online store. And this is one of the most important things on your Shopify store. So what is Shopify? Shopify allows you to sell your products. It's an e-commerce company, but how can you really run your online store with Shopify, or how can you run your business with Shopify? What does Shopify do for you? Once you have all of your products added to your Shopify account, you're going to start selling them via your online store. And you can see over here that you have this basic sales section, and on your sales section, you have your online store. So on your store, you have themes, blog posts, pages, navigation, preferences, and you can customize your store according to your needs. So what you're just going to do is you can see that I have added this Dawn theme, but I can just click on customize over here, and this will open up the basic overview of my homepage. So you can see that on my top section, I have my homepage, then I have my product selection, then I have my collections, I have my collection list, I have pages. These are all the navigation panels of my website or my Shopify store or e-commerce store, whatever you might want to call it. Now, on my e-commerce store, I have these different pages. I can remove my catalogs or excessive pages if I want. So you can just keep it simple, and if you're using code, you can do that as well. But if you want to keep it simple, I would suggest that you start off with a basic Shopify theme. So if you go on over here and you just click on actions over here, and you can delete or edit the code, or you can copy paste code from other websites as well. But what I like to do is you can just click on explore free themes over here and look at the different themes that are available for different stores that you can replicate, or you can just use them to start off your store and then customize it as you go. So if I look at the free themes that are available on Shopify, I would just click on this one. This is a very simple and basic theme, and I would just click on add theme to library. And once I have done that, I can just click on customize. Now this theme is being loaded onto my Shopify store. So now I'm just going to click on customize, and now you can see that this is a basic theme that has been loaded for me. Now what I can do is to change any item that I want on my store or my store website or my storefront, whatever you might want to call it. You can just click on my homepage. This is the homepage. I can just click on header, and then you can see I can add images, so I can customize the logo size and all of that stuff. So what I can do is, first off, I can add a announcement text. So I would write something like sale, New Year's sale, something like this, and then I would add some more text if I have a specific tagline for my store, and then I'm just going to edit that, and I'm going to add my own product as well. You're not actually going to have to add individual products, so don't worry about that. That is going to be automated once you link this to your actual shop, once you have actually added all of your Shopify products. But once you do that, you're just going to click on save over here, and then you can see that your changes are going to be saved. You can customize any theme you want, or you can copy and paste code from a theme that you like. Now that depends on you and your preference, and you can remove different sections if you choose to do so, and add different sections as well. So let's just say that I am just going to click on over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the header, and then I am going to add some text to my header. So I'm going to add be there or be square. And you can see as I'm adding the text, it's appearing on my website editor as I go, like this, and I'm just going to save that. Obviously, you're going to edit this and you can make the text bold, or you can add a hyperlink to this text as well, so it could lead to a specific product. And once you have set up the overall look of your e-commerce store, you can go back and start generating your actual product and managing your e-commerce store. So not only does Shopify allow you to manage your e-commerce business, but it also allows you to create your e-commerce storefront as well. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.